Good day, YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about something that I came across in a Reddit post. Why so much clickbait from content creators, specifically ESO content creators? So this understandably is a topic that is quite close to heart for me as a small-time ESO content creator. I understand that this particular thread has gathered a little bit of traffic, so I thought I'd just like to chip in my 5 cents worth of opinions about it. Now, to better frame the discussion with regards to this, I think what I will do is actually go through one or two comments from what some of the people have written, and from there we can have a better understanding some of the parameters involved in this discussion. So I think it's important to be able to identify and define for this discussion what is clickbait, right? So I think looking at the comments over here, it's one of two things. Firstly, if a YouTube clip have obnoxious headlines, right, usually a build video, carry words, heavy loaded words like S tier, God mode, unkillable, PvP meta, right, that could be defined as clickbaity if the content itself is actually very generic, doesn't live up to the hype of the title. The other definition of a clickbaity video would be, as per what the comment said, featuring the content creator's face in a super exaggerated expression. Something to get your attention. Usually the headline will be somewhere along the lines of like, Zos is losing it, ESO going down the drain, is the game dying, stuff like that. That obviously what this kind of headline hope to achieve is to get your curiosity and to get people to click onto it to find out whether this drama is real or not, right? So speaking now from the perspective of a content creator, I would like to firstly clarify as to why people do things the way that they do, right? The caveat is that YouTube is an ecology where you need two hands to clap. Basically, people resort to clickbait because it works. So you can't really, place the fault 100% on the YouTube content creators itself, but obviously there's room for improvement here. Now, why are so many people doing build videos? Myself, I have done a range of videos. I started content creation last year. I have dabbled in home furnishing videos, montages of sceneries in Tamriel to showcase how beautiful the game environment is. I also did many compilations of my PvP gameplay. And the videos that stand out the most in terms of traffic will be build videos. So this is what the market demand, this is what the content creators will create. Because ultimately we do this, we want our YouTube channels to be successful. So when you do a build video and it becomes successful, you'll then be tempted to make many more of these. Now that's where some of the trouble comes in. I don't do that many build videos because I kind of believe that if my build is good, I wouldn't have to make that many amendments or that many versions of my stem salt build. Some creators, they play different classes, so yeah, I think there is some logic there where you do a build video per class, and as each patch change some of the meta gameplay, you feel like you need to update some of your builds here and there. Right. I think the biggest problem right now facing the YouTube scene is that too many people are doing build videos talking about the same few sets that are meta, so the content is being recycled among many YouTube creators. So it's almost a feeling like when you watch one, you've watched a dozen, and that doesn't leave a very good taste in the mouths of the viewers. Now, I like what this particular person has written here, that I've learned to stop looking at the thumbnails and titles and look at the view counts and subscribers. The lower the view counts and subscribers, the more honest the build, because these people are not as beholden to the almighty algorithm. Well, just reading this, it makes me feel so good about my underachieving YouTube channel. At least some people perceive my lack of views as being more honest and more authentic. I like where this is going, okay, and obviously I would subscribe to this kind of thinking. And looking at the YouTube scene, it's a little bit sad that some of the content creators that I used to love have already left the scene. I think Sawman being one of them. His videos have always been funny, sarcastic, snarky even, but at least it is different. And his departure tells a story about the YouTube scene where ESO content is involved. The scene is dying, right? Players of ESO do not necessarily go to watch YouTube as much as players of other MMOs. And so as the pessimism comes in, the desperation of content creators will start to inflate. We do what is necessary to get views. So hence cheap, shameless clickbait tactics, which we used to think is super duper cheesy, after a while we'll probably all be guilty of it at some point of time. And this is to do with the YouTube ecology itself, because YouTube kind of rewards you for doing things in a certain way, a certain tried and tested way, whether they are cringy or not. It works. And to be honest and to do otherwise according to your better instincts would not give you the necessary rewards that you are looking for. Ultimately, to sort of like conclude this discussion, clickbaity marketing tactics is a tale as old as time. It exists way before YouTube was created. It's likely to never ever go away. So I think at this point, as the viewer, you vote with your views. If you find the content packaging to be a little cheesy or cringy, do not watch it. I think that's the best signal for the content creators like myself to otherwise stir the ship into a different direction, hopefully into a better direction. Alright, there are a lot of other peeves and things I would like to rant about when it comes to creating ESO content on YouTube, but maybe that'll be for another day, for another video. Alright, thanks for listening. Take care.